in your pursuit of the story, you not only spoke to the victims, but you also spoke to various officials. Now, what are the kind of laws we can expect to curb these sort of scams, and also any interim measures to quickly cut these scams off at the source?
Well, Shilpa, that is the particular thing which is a headache, which has become a headache for the authorities in India. Because when we investigated this entire issue, Telegram was the entity at which these financial frauds were taking place. In fact, if we go by the Telegram's origin, it's a Russian entity which is registered in US, and all their servers, per to say, are not located inside the geographical boundaries of India. So it is a headache for the authorities in India to even track these people back to their original places. And in fact, when we spoke to the police officials as well, they've maintained that this particular modus operandi has a different approach altogether, because when we earlier also reported about these Chinese firms involving in these scams, we saw how Chinese loan apps were duping Indian national. In fact, in the Chinese loan apps, actually there were certain middlemen which were used to actually execute these frauds in terms of setting up call centers in India. So there was someone to which Delhi police could actually reach. In these frauds which are being done via Telegram, it is becoming very tough for the police to actually nab the accused in this matter. The reason for that is there is no middleman which is actually present inside India. Only VPNs and proxies are being used by these fraudsters to actually dupe and extract money from their victims. So this is actually something which is a big headache for the authorities in India. In fact, earlier also the government had banned certain applications, Chinese applications, which were deemed as threat to the national security and to the general public of India. But as of now, there are cyber laws which are in place, but actually the government is continuously working to bring more and more laws to enforce and to actually avoid these kind of scams. Because earlier also, if we talk about these applications, there were many applications which were there on the Play Store or on the app stores, but there was no scrutiny, per to say. But now there are certain guidelines which are put in place to actually, for a person to put applications on platforms like Play Store and app stores.
Thank you very much, Yash. Need of the hour is awareness about these scams, and you are helping spread that. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's also go across to Amit Dubey, cyber expert, who joins us on this morning's broadcast. Very good morning to you, sir. Sir, how do you view the fact that whereas we can strike down these Chinese loan apps because those are ad hoc apps and we can remove them from the Play Store or App Store, now when a scam unfolds through a known app like Telegram, which is used world over because of its encryption properties, or perhaps on Signal, when people form a group and then go on to implement these scams, while our cyber laws are in place, the biggest hurdle is tracing the fraudsters down.
Absolutely. And people think that Telegram and Signal app are just like any other chat application. I don't think like so, because most of these applications are now getting used by criminals. Telegram has become a search engine. You search anything and you will find it over there. You search any pirated film, you will find in HD quality, you can download and watch it. It is very difficult to get it removed from there because it is in thousands of groups. You search any password, Disney Hotstar password, Z5 passwords, or Sony or Netflix, you will get it in thousands and thousands of leaked passwords on Telegram. You search bitcoins, you search drug trafficking. Anything which is illegal now is available on Telegram in groups. And that has actually changed the perception of Telegram entirely. It is not just a chat application. That's why most of these loan app fraud or fraudsters approaching people for cryptocurrency investigation, they are actually targeted through Telegram. I'll give you an example. Last year, there was an exchange created just during the COVID, which was called Coin Egg. And they were asking people to invest and double their money or triple their money. People invested money through that exchange. Eventually, they were not able to withdraw. So they approached the police. Police found that this entire entity is in Singapore somewhere. They don't have any office in India. So these people, those were frustrated, they started complaining it on internet through various complaint websites or social media. Now, these criminals, those have started this coin exchange, they have actually come up as an investigators now. They have impersonated as an investigators. They got all those details from the websites, people that were complaining against them. And they again approached them in lieu of helping them. And they asked their login password and again looted them. So this is something which is happening so easily on internet. same exchange, same people. They approach them twice and with different names, different entities, and then they cheated them. So whether it is Telegram, whether it is any other like Discord is another such application which gives you anonymous chat application, and every kid is on Discord nowadays. Every kid, every teenage kid, and there are lots of such offerings where you can make easy money, you can get things which are illegal, and that's why these apps are actually dangerous, very very dangerous. When these Chinese apps were banned, people thought that this could be a solution, but actually people start using it through VPN. People start using it, and these applications have come up again in different names. Earlier, they were actually showing themselves as the Chinese entities, but now they have changed their entire identifications. If you trace them back, you will find that they look like an Indian app. For example, Share It application, it is now Share Karo. But if you actually deep dive and investigate, you find that this is still hosted in Hong Kong. So this is something which has come up in a different banner, a different look and feel, but they are still stealing not only data, cheating people, taking money through loan apps, and also doing extortions. So I think this has not stopped yet, despite of ban, despite of all these regulations. We have to bring a strong legal law first of all, and I have one more suggestion that we should come up with our own Play Store as well. I think government of India should think seriously about it. We should not rely just on Google Play Store or App Store unless until we come up with our own Play Store, which is authorized and regularized by Indian government. These things will keep on happening. This cannot be stopped 100%.
So, as you're mentioning, even if you were to brand Telegram, it would probably rebrand as something else, another app developed by somebody, or this scam would just shift to another platform. So, the point is to get to the root of that scam. But also, this Play Store that you propose that the government should make for India, is there a precedent for that in other countries? Because let's remember, these scams are prevalent across the world. These cryptocurrency scams are only on the rise, and it's a global threat.
See, many countries have started building their own app stores. Australian government was thinking, and I think they have their own government approved app listing on a Play Store. And see, you can't block Google Play Store, but you can always give an authentic Play Store to Indian people that okay, these are the scrutinized app, especially for financial applications, loan and all. Because every day there are new loan apps coming and people believe on it and they offer easy loans and smooth loans, and that's why people are victimized. So I think that is something which can be stopped at least through our own authorized, and this is happening in other countries as well, especially for financial or critical applications. They don't rely only on Google or App Store. They come up with their own scrutinized, regularized App Store, which is, I think, a need of the hour for India.
Of course, sir, as you're saying, a government-approved fiscal app is something that could repose confidence in the people. But on the other hand, these illegal apps are the ones where there are scams will offer bigger discounts and will definitely try to undercut our official apps, anything that is proposed. But how do you get to the root of these scams, especially in a country like India? Because there are threats given by these scamsters, which are even leading to suicide. Is it because of the lack of awareness that we have around cryptocurrency, where they think it's a get rich quick sort of route, and perhaps is more laws legitimizing cryptocurrency the need of the hour to curb such scams?
I don't think so because see, cryptocurrency or direct loan applications, these are just vehicles. People can be cheated through any other such offerings lately. They can be offered NFT coins. They can be offered any other ICO. So the things will keep on changing. Tomorrow we'll have metaverse coins, and there are gaming currencies. I have seen a case where a person lost 75 lakhs because of the Robux coin. And Robux, if I can tell you, Robux is a currency which is used in Roblox games, and this is a currency which is used in it's a gaming currency. Kids normally use it, but it is a convertible currency. You can convert it into rupees or dollars or euros, and you can purchase it back. So Robux is also used heavily for money laundering and other such operations. Then PUBG currency is the battle point. So there are many such currencies through which these kind of frauds will keep on happening because teenage kids actually they are using it, they know it, and they can be lured easily on it. So there was an case where someone approached a kid and they actually offered them some free Robux coins in lieu of installing an application in their father's phone. And when the kid installed the application in father's phone, he lost 75 lakhs rupees because the criminal could see their OTPs and the login password and everything. So all these things can come up in a different format, and I think whether we create awareness around cryptocurrencies or about loan apps, the key is that there'll still be some people those would trust on it and they'll be trapped. I think we should have some regularized access of these applications through some channel which can at least help us. Okay, if they need to go for any such purchase, okay, this is an authentic platform where they can go. But you are right, these criminals are smart. They can offer heavy discount, they can offer heavy returns, and people still get trapped because they don't follow the legal channels and they don't follow the authorized platforms. Even today, when these Chinese applications are banned, they are using it through VPNs. Now, how can you stop them? And this is something which will come only when they will feel responsible about their activities, because all these things which they are doing by bypassing all these security mechanisms eventually will harm them. So I think through media or other such platform, we should make this awareness. We should spread this awareness that don't try to bypass any such regulations, because then you are opening a door for criminals. Don't try to be on anonymous platforms like Discord and all, because if you are anonymous and criminals are also anonymous, how will law enforcement agencies will reach out to you? Because these platforms are not sharing anything. So this is a key message we should pass to. I think, and most of these victims are teenage kids. That is really dangerous.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for demystifying that entire fog around these crypto scams. I want to thank you for joining us on this broadcast and letting me pick your brains on this.